Agency. Wholeness, high vibrations, and greatness. What up, tribe? What's going on, family? What it do? It is your man, Michael Over-Deliver Baptiste, bringing you yet another session here, another build. You already know, baby, we bringing more greatness today. So I'm excited to be hosting this today. I'm excited to have you here on this episode. I'm really excited to bring you this information today. So if you are tuning in with me live, please let me know that you're tuning in live. Just comment the word live below if you're watching this live. If you're watching the replay, just write the word replay below so that way I know where you're tuning in at, where you're watching this broadcast from. And please let me know in the comments whether you're watching this live or whether you're tuning into the replay. So I'm excited today to be bringing you this information because what I wanted to do is I wanted to come and talk to you about something that's really real, right? Is right now people are going through a time of confusion, chaos, right? There's a lot of different things happening, right? They're changing the label of what's happening economically, but like we're in a recession, right? Like there's things that are happening in this world. People are looking for answers. People are looking for help. People are looking for guidance and assistance. Well, you're in luck today because I'm bringing you some guidance. I'm bringing you some support and some information that can absolutely help you in your life and in your business. So with that, stay tuned. Watch this video to the very end, and please make sure that you stay tuned to the end because I got some greatness I'm going to be sharing with you in this video. So the purpose of this video is to talk about how to find inspiration within yourself to inspire you in your life and in your business. You see, because of the external influences, these could be things such as environment, housing, neighborhood. It could be things such as your economic status, the people that you surround yourself with, your friends, your colleagues, your family members. There's a lot of external stimuli that influence our lives to be what it is, right? And a lot of times we will look outside of ourselves to find inspiration or to find motivation that's going to push us to be able to move forward towards our goals, towards our objectives, towards the mission that we're looking to accomplish in life, right? And what happens is that when we search for the external validation, the external stimulation, the external inspiration, what happens is that we find ourselves empty. Reason being is because the people or things that we're looking at externally outside of ourselves to quote unquote fill us up, right? Those things are only going to fill us up temporarily, right? Like if you find inspiration from looking at flowers, let's say you go to a field of flowers. Once you're done looking at that field of flowers, then that inspiration, that motivation that you had, it begins to die down, right? Like you may keep it for a little bit, but it begins to slowly die down until it's done. You see what I'm saying? So my point is what? Looking externally for motivation is a very difficult way to sustain yourself long term because when that external stimuli stops giving you that information, that input, or whatever it is that you're receiving from that external source, when it stops doing that, that well dries up. You find yourself empty because now you have nothing externally to stimulate you, right? Or to influence you or to push you or to motivate you. And this is a problem a lot of people have. It's like think about people who want to work out at the gym, but they make an excuse that, oh, I need to have a workout partner. Oh, I need somebody to work out with. Oh, I need to, I got to have somebody interested in me in order to go into the gym. Or, oh, I have to have this thing right here to motivate me. What I've found in my life is that when I look at something externally and use that as a source for motivation or use that as a source for inspiration, I find myself coming up short every single time because those people on the outside, they're looking and they're like, wow, man, how is this guy doing something like this? But I'm thinking to myself, man, I'm not doing enough. Man, I must do more. You see what I'm saying? So the big part of all of this that I'm getting at here is that when you look outside of yourself for motivation, that is the wrong place to look. When you look outside of yourself for inspiration, that is the wrong place to look. Now, I do want to make this caveat here because this is important for me to say. I'm not sitting here telling you that it's not good to look for motivation from motivational speakers or to look at your child or your parents or your siblings or loved ones, spouse, whoever it is, right? And find motivation from them. I'm not saying don't do that. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm getting at is that there will come a point in time where that external motivation and that source will run dry. And when it runs dry, then what are you going to do? Right? So rather than even going down that road where we know we're going to run out of gas going down that road, I have a better solution. Okay. And I'm going to propose this solution to you. What if rather than looking outside for your validation, for your motivation, for your inspiration, what if rather than looking at other people for your source of validation and inspiration, what if you created in your mind and internally a version of yourself that you would desire to be, right? A version of yourself that is so great, so amazing, so phenomenal, so incredible, so immaculate, so marvelous, so magnificent, so spectacular. Imagine a version of yourself just got it going on. Wow. Wow. Now that version of you right there, whoo, like just thinking about that version of yourself, I'm sure if you're empathetic, that this brings excitement into your life, right? This brings, a sense of, I can do it, right? It brings a sense of, I desire to be greater. It brings a sense of purpose to your life when you can create a version of yourself that you want to be internally and work towards becoming the version of that self for the external world. This is extremely powerful. And what I'm proposing is that rather than look at external sources for your motivation as like the only place that you go for motivation, looking at other people, right? Rather, what I think is a greater thing to do is create a version of yourself that is so amazing, so phenomenal, so powerful, so incredible, that version of you is something that gives you a sense of urgency so you can become that version, right? One of the greatest things that I did is I began to visualize, okay? And I know this may sound simple, but I began to visualize, what kind of life do I want to live? How do I want it to be when I wake up? What kind of foods do I want to eat? What kind of places do I want to travel to? What kind of clothes do I want to wear? What kind of lifestyle do I want to live on a daily basis? What kind of activities do I want to do? What kind of hobbies do I want to have? What do I want to do for fun? What do I want to do for creativity? What do I want to have for my community? Like, I had to sit down and think and visualize all of these different parts of my life, right? And after doing this for so long, at the times, college student, early startup company, during those times, I wasn't telling everybody I'm over here visualizing and meditating and doing all these things, because people look at you crazy. When you don't follow what everybody else does, people look at you a little crazy. So rather than kind of giving all that info out, I just kept it to myself, and I just use it and use it and use it. And every day I would visualize, I would meditate, and I would think about this version of myself that I wanted to be. But I wouldn't just sit and think about it and just think. There's a couple other things that I did. You see, if you understand the universal laws, the 50 universal laws, then you definitely will be able to improve your power of manifesting. But a part of the universal laws is the law of attraction. You may have heard of that before, or the law of correspondence, as above, so below, right? So basically, the law of correspondence, as above, so below, basically states that like what's happening internally will be reflected externally. As above, so below. So what is inside is what is outside. So what that means is that if you can begin to take your mind and create within the womb of your mind the version of yourself that you want to become, the version of yourself that is the greatest version, that's in the best shape, that has the most money, that has the most success in their marriage or with their children or with their parents or their spouse, right? Like, if you visualize that version of yourself every single day. Now, here's the kicker. You not only visualize it with your mind, but you attach your feelings, you attach your senses to this visualization, right? So you think about, how is it going to smell when you reach your goal and you become this greatest version of yourself? Greatest version of yourself? What does that greatest version of you sound like? What is that greatest version of you listening to on a daily basis? You know what I mean? Like, these are questions to ask. Then on top of that, how does your skin feel? How does your body feel? How do you feel mentally, right? Like, how do you feel externally? How do you feel all over? You see what I'm saying? And then when you throw in, hey, look, what are you tasting? Do you have a taste in your mouth? Did you drink a water or a juice? And now you can taste the juice as you're this successful version of yourself. Maybe you're drinking a Mai Tai. Maybe you're drinking a tequila sunrise, right? Like, if that's your choice. Maybe you're drinking some Banana Wave banana milk. Shameless plug right there, by the way. Maybe you're doing something along these lines, right? But you have to actually visualize it and see it. Now, what's powerful about this is that this is information that not only have I used for myself, but I literally share this with my clients. There's a strategy that I teach my clients called the magical goal setting strategy, and it absolutely works. It is absolutely incredible. People have absolutely changed their lives. It's changed my life, and I'm sharing it, just a snippet of it with you here, because here's the thing. If this has inspired you, I want you to write the word inspired below, okay? For those of you watching live, please write the word inspired below. Please help your brother out. Write the word inspired below if you were inspired by this session. And we got the dual camera going on just in case you see me look in different directions, okay? And all right, shout out to all of y'all who joined in. Tay, the real Joey, Mag Exotics _2. All right, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. ZXBBMM242. Thanks, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, right on. Inspired. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much, Joy, for dropping that inspired below. So here's what I want to say for those of you who are inspired. I'm gonna open this up and I'm gonna share something. So if you got any questions, please feel free to do so. And Joey, I know we were talking a bit earlier, so nice to see you on, man. Nice to see you joining on this live stream. But this is what I want to say, okay? So if you were inspired by this, I just want to let you know this is only a snippet, just a small snippet of what I teach my students and clients. Reason being is because we teach some high level information. I'm talking about some high level information. And with the high level information that we teach, we do it in a way where it's designed to transform people's lives because it is based on my proven experience. I only believe that I should teach what has worked for me or what I've done in my life. You see what I'm saying? So because I teach this way, my students get amazing results. They change their lives. They make a bunch of money. In fact, I have a handful of students that have actually made over 7 figures getting started with me, starting from zero or a little bit. And now they've hit over 7 figures, some of them, okay? And I have a lot of students that have hit 6 figures, many that have made 5 figures, and many more that have made thousands of dollars and hundreds of dollars on the internet. Why am I telling you this? Well, here's why. Because I'm looking to help more people. I'm looking to coach more people. You see what I'm saying? I'm looking to inspire more people. I'm looking to help more people figure out the way to actually earn income online and create a full-time income, okay? So they can be fully dependent on themselves in their online business, selling high-ticket offers. So what I'm doing in order to help more people is I'm actually hosting a free 5-day online business activator bootcamp. What does this mean? This means that for 5 days, okay, I'm going to be coaching, training, teaching, educating. I'm going to be giving out free workbook or a free workbook, free checklist, free prizes. We got a free community that is all going to be hosted in and so much more. So with that, I'm inviting you to come and join me for this free 5-day online business activator bootcamp. You'll learn so much, everything from mindset, how to package your high ticket offer, how to put together an automated funnel and business system, how to do strategic marketing that's going to actually generate high ticket leads, and then how to do strategic sales messaging, as well as how to build sales machines that are going to allow you to enroll high paying clients. This is going to be phenomenal. I invite you to come and join me for this event because it is going to be powerful. It's going to be live. I'm going to be coaching you for free for 5 days. Now, if you enjoyed what was shared on this video today, look, this is only a small amount of what I teach inside of our online academy. If you'd like to learn more about our online academy, I'll share more details about that. But just to rewind, because I don't want to skip over this, if you'd like to learn more about the bootcamp and register for the bootcamp, visit obabootcamp.com. Again, that link is obabootcamp.com. Go to obabootcamp.com, register for the free event, so that way you can have your seat reserved for the free 5-day event starting January 9th through January 13th, every night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so tune in, tap in, join in, sign up for that if you want to get started and sign up for this free 5-day online business activator bootcamp. And if you'd like to dive deeper into our High Ticket Freedom Academy and learn more about our training and what we do there, please visit highticketfreedom.com/academy. Again, highticketfreedom.com/academy. So let's get back to this build today, ladies and gentlemen, because here's the thing. We're talking about inspiration. We're talking about motivation. We're talking about how when you look at external sources for motivation and inspiration, that it can be a good source, but it is temporary, right? And it's something to be understood. That it is something that, if you want to focus on getting things done, then my best recommendation is to create a vision within of what you want your life to look like. Who do you want to become? What kind of results you want to have? What kind of clients you want to have, right? And when you do this, you are creating this vision, okay? And when you repeat the vision over and over, meaning you visualize again, you visualize it again, you visualize it again. Now, I'm not saying sit around and daydream and don't get things done. No, that's not what I'm saying. But you want to have a dedicated amount of time per day where you're sitting down, visualizing, thinking, meditating. You're using the most powerful asset you have, which is your mind, your consciousness, excuse me. You're using this tool, okay, to help you get and achieve what you desire in life. This is so powerful. A lot of people skip over this. I don't know why, but I know from like my results, the results I've helped other people achieve. When we do this, when we utilize our mind first, that's how we're able to create phenomenal results. If you want results in your life, drop the word results below, please. Please, like, let me know if you're tuning into this live. Please drop the word results. Please show me some love. Support the brother. Okay. If you're watching a replay, drop the word results, because I'm all about results, baby. I want results. I want other people to get results because I believe results are what changes people's lives, right? So drop the word results if this is resonating. Hey, Joey, thank you so much, Joey. Appreciate it. Author Doris Johnson, good to see you, sister. Thank you so much for tuning in. Much appreciated. And just some quick shout outs to those of you who are here today. Ayeni, thank you so much for tuning in. Mandela, definitely drinking a banana wave smoothie drink. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that support. Ayeni, thank you so much thanks for the support. Terrence, thank you so much for the support. Absolutely, it has to come from within. Absolutely. Hey, look, it's got to come from within, ladies and gentlemen, because whatever comes from within is what's gonna last. You see what I'm saying? It's what's gonna last. I was having a conversation with a younger cousin of mine. Okay, and let me do this. All right, so let me get us back on screen here. All right, there we go. So, as I was saying, I was doing I was having a conversation with a younger cousin of mine, and he was saying something about, Mike, man, like when I look at you and I see what you're doing, I'm just like, wow, you're still going, you're still doing stuff. Like that's awesome. And he said something to me that really resonated. He said, Mike, you're the type of person to where even once you reach the goals that you're after, you're still going to keep going. Like something is going to keep you going, and you're going to find a way to get to whatever that thing is. And even when you get to that place, you're still going to keep going, And when I heard that from my little cousin, I was like, wow, how does he know that about me? You know what I mean? Like, how does he know that about me? But then I had to step back and think about it. And I had to ask myself, well, why does he think this? Like, this is a younger man. Why does this younger man think this about me? And then I had to look at myself, right? From an objective perspective, not an emotional perspective, just like objectionally, like, let me look at, what makes me tick, good and bad. You know what I'm saying? Break it down and be aware. Like, let me increase my self-awareness about myself. And in doing so and going through this process, I began to recognize that, oh, wow, the reason that my little cousin thought this of me is not because I work hard or I'm smart or nothing like that. That's not even close to what it is. You feel me? What it was is that I operate from a higher version of who I think I am. I operate from a version of myself that is absolutely great, amazing, phenomenal, that does amazing things in this world, building a legacy, leaving behind a legacy, doing legendary things. I visualize that version of myself every day. I work towards becoming that version of myself every day when I'm consuming content in the form of podcasts or going through courses or listening to coaches or consultants that I work with, right? Or people that have authority over me that I listen to, that I accept their information and wisdom from. Okay, as I listen to these people, I'm not just listening for the purpose of the moment, right, and temporarily. I'm listening because the person that I'm listening, the person that's listening right now, this version of Michael Baptiste right now that's listening is dying. Okay, this version is dying off because a new version of me is being born, because with that new information, it's going to create new neural synaptic connections within my brain. And in doing so, with those new neural synaptic connections happening in my brain, I now become a new person. And whatever old information I knew before, it no longer serves me. So those synapses or those neural connections within my brain, they no longer become active. They become dormant. And when they become dormant, the new neural synaptic connections within my brain become active, and now I operate from that version of thought. You see what I'm saying? So this is a way to rewire our own brains. You can literally rewire the software inside of yourself, starting with visualization. Like, you can literally change yourself starting with your own mind, and it's so powerful. If this is resonating with you, I just want you to write the word resonate. If this is resonating, write the word resonate. I want to make sure I'm talking to somebody, man. I want to make sure I'm talking to somebody who's listening, somebody who needs to hear this, somebody who deserves to hear this, and somebody who this is resonating with. So if this is resonating, please drop the word resonate below. Please. Please help a brother out. Drop the word resonate below. Hey, Joey, thank you so much for dropping the word resonate. Thank you so much. Anyana 30, thanks for joining into this live stream. Appreciate it. Hey, Joey, thanks for letting me know, man. You got the hangers on deck, man. Hey, manifestation, let's go. That's what we about, baby. Manifesting goals and dreams. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, Ray, appreciate you, my brother. Thanks for tuning in, man. Oh, man, Ray, my man. So you know, hey, Ray, I'm gonna just share this story, man. So I also want to share this with you guys. You know, while we're here, this is a very powerful and positive story that benefited myself and also my friend I'm gonna talk about. So I met a good friend here in Thailand during my travels, and at the time we met and we kicked it and we hung out, but we really built our relationship in the gym. You know what I mean? Through going through pain and struggle and some hard times. And at the time when we met, he was a little bit slimmer than he is now. Now he's massive, he's swole. I was much slimmer than I am now. I'm still kind of slim, but got some muscles. Anyway, at the time when we met, he and I both had motivation and desire and drive to grow bigger muscles and get in better shape and be stronger men, better like individual men, right? And so in that process, we said, all right, bro, look, you got this goal and dream you want to do. I got this goal and dream I want to do. And guess what? Nobody else is going to motivate us. Nobody else is going to push us. There's no coaches. There's no team. There's none of that. There's you and there's me. You got your goals. I got my goals. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Since you got your goals, I got my goals. We're looking to make something happen. Let's work out together. Let's train together, right? And in that process of training, that was some of the best gains that I achieved up until that point in my life with physically training and working out in the gym. And the reason why is because I had internal drive and motivation to get something done, right? To reach my goals physically. He, you know, my buddy Ray, he had his own desires and dreams and goals that he wanted to get done for himself. And because he had his internal motivation and inspiration, I had my internal motivation and inspiration. When we came together to work out in the gym to get physically stronger as men, as alpha men, it worked out fantastically because we had our own internal drive, our own internal inspiration. You see what I'm saying? The fact that he had a similar goal and I had a similar goal to him and him to me, right? That just made it better. But at the end of the day, none of us would have gotten in better shape had we not had the internal inspiration within to go out there and push ourselves to do some great things in life. So I just want to share that story because it's something that also resonates. And I saw you jump into the chat, Ray, and I appreciate you, brother, for coming in chat, sharing some love, showing support, what we're doing here and everything we got going on. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. So once again, look, for those of you who are tuning in live, whether you drop the word resonate or not, I appreciate you for tuning in and tapping into this session and this build today. I told you we have some great information we're going to build on today. This has been great time shared. If you're looking for change, if you're looking for more in your life, and if so, I would like to invite you once again to join us for 5 days of free coaching, 5 days of free training on our online business activator bootcamp. Again, this is going to be a very powerful event starting January 9th through January 13th, each night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So on this 5-day online business activator bootcamp event, this is what's going to happen. We're going to dive deep into mindset of a successful entrepreneur and a successful professional athlete. We're going to dive into how to actually package up your ideas, knowledge, and expertise into a high-ticket offer. We're going to be talking about how to build out a automated business funnel, okay, as well as business systems. We're going to be diving into strategic marketing and using that strategic marketing to generate high ticket leads. Okay. And then we're also going to be tapping into how to do strategic messaging, build sales machines that attract and enroll high paying clients. So if you'd like to learn more, if you'd like to register for this free training, join me at obabootcamp.com. Again, the link to join me for this training is obabootcamp.com. This is going to be a great training. It's going to be awesome and phenomenal. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see you there. And I am looking forward to you tapping in and tuning in. And again, if you would like to do so, please sign up at obabootcamp.com. Okay, obabootcamp.com. And if you know any friends, any family members that would love to get some free training, free coaching from a successful entrepreneur, somebody who's already made some success happen, right? and somebody who's humble enough to come back and teach others how they can also be successful, which is awesome, please share the link with them. Please share this video with them, okay? Now, what I want to do before we get out of here, I want to see, do we got any questions? Anybody got any questions? Anybody want anything to share? Oh, hey, Ayeni, thank you so much for writing Resonate. I appreciate that. Ray, thank you so much for letting me know this resonated. Hey, absolutely good times, Ray. Absolutely indeed. Thank you so much, Cornell, for tuning in. Thank you for joining. Nora, thank you so much for joining. Nora, appreciate that. All right, fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Beautiful. And another thing, look, if this session has resonated with you, please share this, okay? Please share this, because there's somebody in your network. There's somebody that you know. There's somebody that like is within your sphere of influence in your circle, that if they hear this right here, this may change their entire day. And they'll come back and thank you for changing their entire day. In fact, this may change their entire week. And if they're the right person, this might change their entire month. And if they're serious, this may change their whole year. And look, if a person is committed and ready, man, this may change your whole life. This may change your whole life, baby. Learning how to get that mindset right. Man, whew, I'm telling you, so much you can do when you've got your mind right, when you got your mind together. So thank you so much for tuning in. Edmund, welcome, Edmund. Edmund Owusu Mensa. Edmund Owusu. Okay, man, I just had to say your whole name, man. Edmund, welcome, man. Thank you so much for joining us on the session. Cornell, thank you for the feedback. We definitely will keep rocking and rolling, baby. We definitely will keep rocking and rolling. That's the only way to go forward, baby, to complete the mission, okay? Definitely want to complete the mission. So before we wrap up, I want to see, do we have any other final questions before we get up out of here? So whether you're watching this on one of our video channels, pages, social media accounts, whatnot, or whether you're listening to this build in this session on the podcast, audio, wherever you're tuning in at, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for doing so. Please subscribe and tap in with what we're doing, everything with our High Ticket Freedom movement at highticketfreedom.com. And for those of you who want to learn more, you'd like to get some free training, some free coaching from me to teach you how to take your life and your business to the next level, please join me by visiting obabootcamp.com. Again, that link is obabootcamp.com. Register for the free training, register for the free bootcamp. This may very well change your life. So with that shared, look, this has been an absolutely great session today. I hope that you got a lot of value from this, because I had a lot of fun making it. So that is it, tribe. Thank you so much for tuning in today. It has been your man with the plan, Mr. Michael Over-Deliver Baptiste, baby. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Remember to join our free 5-day online business activator bootcamp training by visiting obabootcamp.com. Register for the free training. Share with 5 friends if this bootcamp sounds exciting to you and your friends. And with this video, or this podcast, make sure that you listen. Make sure that you listen again. Make sure that you like it. Drop a comment, support the movement. Share this episode on your social media. Share with 5 friends who can benefit from it. Subscribe to the movement so that way you can see all of our future posts, future videos, and notifications first, baby. And that is it. Your man, Michael Baptiste, signing out. I'll see you inside of the next one. Take care. And remember, if the dreams that you're dreaming can be accomplished in this lifetime, then you are dreaming too small. I challenge you, baby. I challenge you to dream bigger. And I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Peace. BGM.